you ready, eager young space cadet? I'm all set, your hero ship, sir.
I told you I know wild on this shit.
22 still ain't got life right, huh? On the Mac, yeah, trying to type right, huh? Mr. Old days with the mic guys, watching light might still seen as the bright type, huh? In these dark times, never night lights, never much talk here, more of on sight type, huh? Gotta climb up, be the hype type, names ring bells in the box like it's fight night. Brain nicks, hell from the fires, the struggle, the story. All of the niggas who struggled before me, nice but no, he had to cuddle the floor. We were huddled in layers, the jungle was stormy, the whole world dash show. From the dirt to the tree, what's the cash flow? When the block, when the game like it's Hasbro, here it never be about cars when the gas low. Never be. Too much gorillas and rollers, the pain from the gun.
We are here. I just want to play a little bit out because, got some words in for our boy, Eighth, a.k.a. Waleed. We are back. The Baller Central Podcast. Yes, it is hot as hell. Just like the Celtics, I am feeling the heat right now. It is crazy. But
that's funny.
We got a new layout. We got a lot of new things over here at Baller Central. And we have the NBA Finals to talk about, plus the tragedy of the Heat and Celtics matchup. So how are we doing today?
I'm doing great. How about you, Elijah?
Chilling, man. Just hot.
Chilling and hot.
I had to show up in my funeral attire for the Boston Celtics.
Oof. All black. I had to show up with my Cancun gear. Got the white t-shirt, got the towel.
What is there to be sad about, boys? 8th seed made the finals. Nothing but greatness for the NBA. I mean,
I never said I was sad.
Oh, okay, my bad. I'm just saying funeral attire. Some people say sad.
I'm just here at the Celtics funeral.
There you go.
I'm just here for the
Elijah curse lives on.
There are highs and lows. Tragic. There are highs and lows to a funeral.
Just from my black people, you got the funeral chicken wings, baby shower meatballs. We excited about that at this funeral. That's all I'm here for, the repast. You know what I mean?
Got you. I love to hear it. All right, Phil, get us started.
Okay. I was gonna recap how our weeks are. For me, before I get into everything, my week, besides the Celtics losing, it has been very, very tragic for us. Hold on, can you put that up there? Very, very tragic indeed for us. Oh, hold on. Now the banner's messing up. Well, let me get rid of this banner. Okay, hold on. There we go. So no banner. So, yeah.
Elijah, I think you still got Waleed's song going.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay. We're going to play that behind us?
Oh.
Enjoy the background music.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that works. What else? Besides the Celtics, I'm losing. We got a little more milestones for Ball Central. We reached 100 on IG. We're going to go a little bit more into that later on. But hey, besides the Celtics losing, pretty decent week. How about you?
Pretty good. I had a Sweet 16 on Sunday on Memorial Day, so it was pretty good overall. Decent pay. A lot of people asking for the picture taken. So
decent pay.
Yeah. So I mean, it's all right. But yeah, excited. Elijah, how about you?
I've really just been chilling, man. Working. That's it.
Getting paid. Okay. So let's get into the first thing. The Ball Central socials. Most of ours are at 100 followers or more recently. We're near 300 on TikTok, and I think we just reached 100 on IG. So shout out to everyone that's been shout out to everyone that's been tuning into our stuff. We're definitely going to get more and new content coming soon. So stay tuned to that. And thank you. Just basically thank you. Everyone that's helped us, everyone that's been just subscribing or following. So shout out to y'all. How do you guys feel about another 100 followers on a different site?
Small wins,
That's fun. Appreciate you following us.
Yeah, ready to keep pushing. Small wins. Appreciate you guys.
Thank you. So let's get into one of the main reasons why we're here. Celtics and Heat. So just to summarize, Heat were up 3-0. Celtics came back, forced the game 7. Then it got embarrassed on their home court. Before I go, how do we feel about the series as a whole?
Great series. I'll say that. Great series. Great showing from the Miami Heat. Great showing from Boston Celtics in games 4 through 6. I will say that I'm not going to knock Boston as much as I should, though, because Tatum did roll his ankle like 20 seconds into the game. So I kind of give them a little like, all right, your number one star was not himself at all because he rolled his ankle. But at the same time, I want people to keep the same energy for Braun because he's 38. You know, he rolled his ankle in I forgot what game it was, and everybody's getting on him about getting swept. Oh,
Sure.
this is a knock.
Sure.
No, it's not. It's not.
I,
He's
I mean,
40 years. He's 38 years old. He dropped 40 in a game, like trying not to get swept. You feel me?
mm-hmm,
The rest of his team did not show up. D'Lo did not show up all series.
that's facts.
Save that energy. You feel me?
That's
But
fact.
like I said, as for Boston, this is not a knock on them as much as it is just kudos to the Miami Heat.
Well, I would say kudos to Miami Heat, and I'm not trying to knock anything on Braun, but yeah, it was a huge disappointment from Boston. They should be very embarrassed. And I mean, half their fan base is saying blow it up, half their fan base is saying do absolutely nothing, play it again next year. It's interesting to see what they're gonna do. But I do knock the Boston Celtics because they lost 2 straight games at home. You can't do that. And I mean, I get Jason Tatum had a bad ankle, absolutely. You know what I mean? I'm not coming for him, but there are 4 other guys on the court at that time, and I mean, I still don't know who their leader is. You know what I mean? And I don't know what that game plan was in Game 7 because it wasn't good. I don't, you know what I mean? I don't know. So, Phil, I mean, you're the Boston Celtic fan. You're someone who preaches on shooting threes. What did you think of their game plan come Game 7?
Well, the game plan was wild. This was they've done this the whole season and throughout the playoffs. They were forcing threes when they didn't need to be forced. And I'm a big fan of the 3 ball, don't get me wrong, but there's certain times to shoot it when not to. And they were just jacking up threes all willy-nilly. So it was crazy. But also Tatum being hurt does affect the game. But at the end of the day, he was healthy enough to play through that game. If he wasn't healthy, he could have sat down. So he deserves some of the blame. Jaylen Brown deserves some of the blame as well.
Yep.
Here was his chance to prove that he could be a number 1 option, and he can show his counts. 8 turnovers, a lot of missed threes. He couldn't go left. It was a terrible showing by Jaylen Brown, and just a terrible showing in Game 7 together. They were down 0-3, and their attempt to make history fell really short because that Game 7 was just terrible, awful to watch.
That would have been awesome if they made that. You know what I mean? If they brought back history, I mean that would have been awesome. And I'm not knocking them because they did come back and they did make it a series, but it's just
yeah. I mean, also as of right now, here's the things we do know. Brad Stevens wants Jaylen Brown back. He's the president of basketball operations. Coach Missoula will be back as well.
Okay.
So I don't know where to go from here, but the things for me, I think I said it last week in the depth video. They need to upgrade at point guard and center because Al Horford and Rob Williams aren't cutting it, and as well as Smart, White, and Brogdon as a collective.
But don't you like Brogdon and White together? Would you just
I like
Smart
them.
And
maybe trade Smart and someone else,
or maybe a center for somebody else for another piece?
Jacopoto, if he's available in free agency, I'd be saying I want to grab him, but
Okay.
We'll see. But there's other options as well.
Okay.
But I think the point guard and center position needs to be filled, and we need to get a better assistant coaches around Missoula because we lost a lot this year, including we're going to lose some to Houston as well because they're saying 3 of them are going to go to the Houston staff to join Ime. So
wow,
we need to get a solid because we lost one of our best ones in Will Hardy, and now we're losing more. We lost Damon Stoudemire as well, so
that's hard.
We need to get a more consistent coaching staff around Missoula since we lost so many. So it's going to be a long offseason.
Does Missoula have contacts like that? Like he could pull like with different assistants throughout the league?
I mean,
or maybe Brad Stevens calls in some people?
Maybe, yeah. I would trust Brad Stevens more than Missoula if I think about it.
Okay.
If Al Horford is older than your coach, who's 34, and Horford's 38, 36, that's a problem. He hasn't been battle tested. He hasn't got a lot of head coaching experience. So
I hear that
his first year. So,
but who's the Heat coach? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Spoelstra. When did he take over with like LeBron and D Wade? He was very, very, very young. You know what I mean? So I don't exactly blame Missoula for the complete other collapse. Like I think he was a piece.
No, he deserves some of it. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I don't think I'm excited they're bringing him back. I think if he gets more of his guys in the room or Brad Stevens' guys in the room and they really figure out what's wrong with them, you know what I mean? I think the Celtics do advance to the finals next year. I think they're a finals team if they keep Brown and Tatum. You know what I mean? I think a lot of people are talking about getting rid of Brown and just because he had a horrible Game 7.
That's also a possibility as well. Yeah.
And I mean, and that'd be fine with me if you get another piece for Jason Tatum. You know what I mean? But I think the big thing that people aren't talking about is it's hard to get pieces to come to you. You know what I mean? Let alone what you have. You know what I mean? So I could see people blowing this up, but I could also see, you know what I mean, holding holding the fort down for a year or two, figuring out what's on the market, and then attacking it. You know what I mean? You could always bring somebody else in.
So it's good for me. Changes do need to be made, whether it's big or small. But hey, we have all NBA finals to go through and off season, so I guess we'll figure out when we get there. Well, plus when more stuff develop, we'll talk about it. But as of right now, we gotta see how everything plays out. So how do we feel about it on the Heat side of things? You know, Caleb Martin had the series of his career. Jimmy Butler did Jimmy Butler things. Bam Adebayo somewhat kind of struggled throughout the series, but he had some key moments in Game 7.
His offense in Game 7 was horrible. I don't mean to be like that, but I don't. Elijah, what do you think? Do you think he should have played better in Game 7, at least offensively?
Bam?
Yeah. Or do you think he did his thing? Like, you know
I
what I mean?
think he did what he needed to do. He did what he needed to do.
He had 11 and 13. He had double. So
you got to do what you got to do to get a win. You feel me?
And he
And
played
I
amazing
feel.
defense. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, like, it was a situation. I think what happened in Game 7 was Cody Martin was hot.
Okay. Yeah.
And you kind of want to feed the hot hand. He came in the game firing, and he was making his shots. So you don't want to stray away from him, and then he loses rhythm. He gets cold. You know, you don't want to risk that.
Facts.
So.
Right. Hey, do we feel like he should have won MVP over Butler?
Hell no.
No, probably not.
Y'all got super biased in this chat in the chat over the weekend because Cody Martin's been so consistent. Cody Martin was hooping in games. Bro, Jimmy's been doing this the whole playoffs.
He has.
I mean, we're talking about Eastern Conference Finals.
Stop. Because the fact that Jimmy got cold in 3 games is not going to make me stray away from giving him MVP. He does so much more.
Well, yeah, I would definitely agree with that.
He does so much more defensively than most people on the team anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Games 1, 2, he was on fire. Game 7, he had an amazing game. And
he's the pinnacle of that Heat team. You know what I mean? He keeps everyone in mind check. You know what I mean? Like with what goes down. I mean, did we see Caleb Martin have an amazing Game 7 where he took over like he did never before? Yeah, like he did never before. Absolutely. Yeah, we saw that, but that was one game. I want to see what he does in this finals. You know what I mean?
He did have like 20 plus points in other games in the series.
No, yeah, other games that's fine, but like
what
I'm saying is
he's not doing that as consistently as Jimmy was. He's not doing what Jimmy's doing on the floor.
And if he takes over like Jimmy took over that Heat team, like we saw in Game 7, like if it's a Caleb Martin show, he will win Finals MVP.
Imagine he completely falls off in the finals.
He might.
What
do you think, Elijah?
My comment was going to be something else.
Okay.
But yeah, the final results were close. I think it was 5-4 to Jimmy. I mean, Jimmy Butler is that type of player, but I do think a conversation at least can be made for Caleb.
Sure.
Throughout the series, in my opinion. But hey, speaking of the Heat, they're one of the 2 teams in the finals. Oh, sorry, I forgot. It's messing up the thing. We'll figure that out. But how do we feel about the Heat's journey to the finals? The Bucks, the Knicks, and the Celtics all make to the finals. How tough do you think this journey was for them?
Wait, and who they lose to in the play-in?
Oh, they lost to the Hawks
to
go to the next round, and then they beat the Bulls to make it. They had a comeback against the Bulls late in the game to make it to the AFC game versus the Bucks. So,
nice.
How do you feel about their trip to the finals this year?
Elijah, you want to go first? You want me to go first?
You go first.
Okay. I mean, I thought it was pretty legendary just because it was a play-in team. I think this is the first play-in team ever to make the finals. Am I right?
Yes.
Because the play-in's very new and recent, as of 3 or 4 years. But I mean, like, I'm happy for it. I mean, I think this team was like underestimated, at least by the sports books, drastically. Like, there are teams in the NFL, like the Houston. Did you hear somebody break it down how the Houston Texans had better odds to win the Super Bowl this coming up year than the Heat had to making the finals?
Wow, that's crazy.
I mean, probably that happened because they lost against the Hawks. You know what I mean? And then their odds went drastically down.
And they were down against the Bulls late in the game as well.
They were, but I mean, I think it was preset before the game with the Bulls. But yeah, I mean, I think it's crazy how people underestimate him that much, especially with the veteran talent on this team.
You have second AFC to make it to the finals. The first one was the Knicks. So
in the 90s, yeah. Nice.
For me, like I said, Coach Spo is probably the best coach in the playoffs. I mean, you look at all the other coaches. The Bucks coach, I'd rather have Spo. A lot of coaches I'd rather have. I mean, that I wouldn't have over Spo. So it just proved how good of a coach Eric Spoelstra has been throughout these playoffs and throughout his career. They were mentioning the whole undrafted free agents a lot during the whole playoffs, first round, second round, third
They
round.
played out.
And if Eric Spoelstra can bring that out of undrafted free agents, imagine what he can bring out within a team better than this. If you had people might want to come to Miami after this season, and imagine the talent that Coach Spoelstra will have over the talent he has right now.
I mean, LeBron and Dean Wade didn't win those 2 championships for nothing. You know what I mean? You had Spo there.
And because the Spurs, nonetheless.
Yeah, so those were tough matchups, and I think you're right. I think the culture they're building down there it's very cement. You know what I mean? Like, they're a hardworking team, and it's hard to stray away from that narrative.
Right. How do you feel about the Heat's journey?
I would just say that it's a very tough journey. If we're being honest, you're that number 8 seed, you lose in the play-in and everything. Everybody's already counting you out. I counted them out against the Bucks entirely. I thought the Bucks were going to sweep whoever they played, and then you nearly sweep the number 1 seed. Granted, Giannis was out for a game, but you nearly swept them. Yep. You ran into Jalen Brunson, who really got hot at the perfect time in this season, just right after New Year's. He just went on a crazy tear. And they put up a super fight, and you guys fought every game out. And then when it comes to the last series that you just played, you played the reigning Eastern Conference champions, and just games 1 through 3 blew them out the water.
And 7.
So what?
Yeah.
And 7.
Yeah, so like I said, games 1 through 3 you blew them out the water, and like after the fight that they put up through 4 through 6, it was like amazing to see how Spo was able to rally the guys, Jimmy was able to rally the guys, and they were able to respond in the way that they did and do what they did in Game 7. So like, yeah, it was an amazing journey, and I can't wait to see like how they put up a fight against the Nuggets and fight.
Speaking of the Nuggets, we also got.
Before we go to the Nuggets, can I ask Elijah about the Coco Gauff thing? Did you hear about that quote?
Oh, I saw that.
No.
Oh my God, this is a great story. So Coco Gauff plays tennis. She's like this really good tennis player, and her and Jimmy Butler are friends. And Jimmy Butler was inquiring about tickets, like if they wanted them before the end of the season, because she's from Miami. And she was like, "Oh, I'm actually going to be in France, so I can't make playoffs." And he said, "Okay, I'll save you a ticket for when we get to the finals." And like she told that story over the weekend, and people were going crazy because
this is before the
play-in. Yeah, way before the play-in. So like, the fact that he had that in his mind that he was going to the finals this year, no matter what. Like
Joe Namath, like
very Joe Namath, like. I mean, he's got to win it, but I mean, the fact that he envisioned himself there is great, especially.
I don't think he has to win it because he didn't say they would win it.
That's facts. Well, I mean, no, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I said Joe Namath, like he called the shot, but he didn't say exactly who will win.
Yeah,
well, I thought he said they are going to win.
No, he didn't say that. He's right.
Oh, okay.
But no, he envisioned himself there, which was great. Yeah. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I think that's what I'm looking for in a Jimmy Butler type of guy. Like, you know what I mean? The face of your franchise. And I love that story. You know what I mean? Like, it was so motivational.
Right. And next up, we got the Denver journey to the finals. A lot of people are saying it's very Mickey Mouse like, facing all lower seeds to get to the finals. How do we feel about their run? They beat the Timberwolves, and then they beat the Suns without Chris Paul and DeAndre Ayton, and then they beat the Lakers in 4, the 7-seed Lakers. How do you feel about their run to the NBA Finals? Because a lot of people are saying it's fraudulent.
I'll go first.
Elijah, you want to go first on this? Thank you.
All right. For the Timberwolves, okay, they were the 8th seed. You're the 1 seed. You're supposed to
be
the
8th seed. Yeah.
Okay. When you ran into Phoenix, that 1-4 matchup normally is one of the best always. Because that 4 seed is normally not a division winner, but it's the best team who could not win the best team that didn't win the division. They're always going to put up a fight.
Mm-hmm.
And we're talking about Kevin Durant and Devin Booker that they beat. Why are we discrediting them?
Yep.
Just because of they beat Kevin Durant and Devin Booker.
That's
both
right.
Who are arguably top 10 players in the league today.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you ran into the 7th seed Lakers. But the 7 seed beat the 2 seed, so obviously they're not supposed to be a 7 seed or something like that. They're playing way better than we all thought. Because they beat who did they beat? They beat Memphis, and who did they beat second round? I forgot.
Warriors.
They beat the Warriors. They beat the defending champs.
Memphis and the defending champs.
Let's not discredit the Nuggets for anything that they did. Let's praise them for making the finals for the first time in franchise history.
That's right.
I'm not discrediting this run at all. This playoff run, they ran into They ran into dogs. You ran into Edwards and Cat in round 1. You feel me? And round 2, you ran into KD and Book. Round 3, you ran into Bron and AD. Like, this is no.
And D'Angelo Russell. Oh wait, not D'Angelo Russell, but
Not
discrediting
him at all.
And I truly believe that, like, I mean, I know I've been a dislike of the Nuggets for Jokic, you know what I mean, winning MVP, but let's get to this topic. I agree with E. I don't believe you should have discredited them. You know what I mean? Like, these guys did run into dogs, and I think they were the most complete team in the playoffs. You know what I mean? With who they have on their squad and who's going to deliver and where they're playing. I mean, I think he's 100% right. We should just focus on how amazing it is that they made it to their first NBA Finals, and I can't wait to see what happens. They swept too. They swept Bron. Like, I mean, that's a hard thing to do. And this is no discredit to LeBron.
He missed up 3 times, I believe.
What'd you say?
3 times he got swept.
Oh, he got
in the
swept
Western
3
Conference Finals, I believe.
That's crazy. But
3 out of 20 years.
That's crazy. But I mean, once again, I'm not even talking about like LeBron in general. I'm just saying right. LeBron is a great competitor to face. Every one of those games was a hard game. You know what I mean?
Like, that's like accomplishment.
And they did multiple different things in each of those games. Like me and E were arguing about what we think the Nuggets should do, like offensively, and how like is Jokic a facilitator? Is he a scorer? What is he gonna do? You know what I mean? He did everything in that series. So I mean, this is a guy trying to prove himself. And for someone to say Mickey Mouse, that, as we know in like NBA terms, is a disrespectful term referring to the Dallas Lakers win, which is a joke to begin with. That was probably some of the most interesting basketball and like different
pure basketball. Yeah,
I mean, in a sense, you know what I mean, just because there were no fans there and it was them versus them. So it just, I mean, we might have to, if the Nuggets win this series, I mean, we really need to give them their props. I mean, the Heat are a tough team. I think the Nuggets are a tough team too. I don't know who's going to win right now. That's the thing.
So, and then before we give our picks, we're just going to tell you why this team will win. So let's start with the Miami Heat. Why will the Miami Heat win the NBA Finals? If you know, whether it's in 4 games, 5 games, 6 games, or 7 games, what advantages do you think they have to win the NBA championship this year? I guess the Nuggets.
Elijah, you want to go first, or you want me to go first?
They're a much grittier team.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Damn it. Great job.
Well, they will fight.
Great. That's what literally.
That's all it is. Coach Bo is a better coach than I don't know who the next coach is.
Mike Malone.
I want to say Malone. Yeah.
Mike. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's a much better coach than Malone. And this Miami team will defend you as best as they can. They are very gritty, and they like to get out. They like to get after it and hustle. That's how I think they win this. That's how. If they win, that's how I think they win.
I mean, I was going to say grit as my one word, but if I were going to really describe how the Heat were going to win, I mean, people definitely got to show up. There can't be any disappearances from anybody. You know what I mean? Like, Bam's got to be great on defense against Jokic. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of things that need to happen in this series. Duncan Robinson, I mean, we saw him show out against Boston, you know what I mean, and talk his little smack in the Garden. He better do that in Denver, all right? Denver is one of the hardest places to play in the country, all right? And the fact that they've never made an NBA Finals before, insane. The fact that they have home court advantage, insane. You know what I mean? So I would agree with E 100% on that grit, and then fast pace. I don't know if coaching is going to be a factor in this series just because I think they both are so coached well. Do you know what I mean? I think they have solid.
If you had to choose, I'd rather have Spoelstra than Malone.
I guess I'd rather have Spoelstra because he's the underdog, but that's what the Heat are in this series. They are still the underdog. And I really hope the underdog wins because that's who I root for. But I mean, this is going to be a really hard series for the Heat. And Jimmy Butler, he just went 7 and he's got to be tired. So, I mean, everyone's saying the Heat are going to lose game 1. I think the biggest thing that the Heat have to do in this series is not lose themselves. You know what I mean? This is a 7-game series. You need to make it a 7-game series. This can't be like what you did against LeBron when you were tired and it just didn't work out. You know what I mean? Like you have to somehow force this to a 7-game series and play in Denver, or a 6-game series and play in Miami with a chance to win, because this is going to be a long, tough series. These are 2 great teams going against each other. So
for me, coaching, grit, they might have the shooting advantage. I'm not 100% sure on that. Strus, Robinson, Jimmy, I mean, they sort of had a shooting advantage, but yeah. Plus, the one thing they do have over the Nuggets in the series that's not coaching or grit, they have experience.
They do have experience.
Most of these players that's making this finals run now was in that Lakers series in the finals before, so they know what's like to face against a team that people think they aren't going to beat, etc. Because not a lot of people pick the Heat to beat LeBron's Lakers, so they've been in this situation before. That's the one of the few advantages they do have. They know what's been like to face a team like this sort of, and they know what's like to be in this position in the finals against a really good team. LeBron, Jokic is the MVP. LeBron, one of the best players of all time. Jamal Murray, etc. They know what it's been like. They know what it takes to get it done against a huge team like this. So, hey, one thing you got to do, you got to execute. You got to learn from your finals mistakes against the Lakers, and you got to go from here. Completely different team than the Nuggets still, but same position.
Hey, I got a quick question for you boys. I don't know if you saw before Game 7 and shoot around, but Tyler Hero was shooting a little bit. Does he ever come back?
He said he's rumored to be back Game 2 or 3.
Wow. That could be a huge boost, too. Something we're not even talking about. So
that's 20 points per game right there.
I mean, hopefully. I mean, we hope he doesn't mess up the sync of what they've been doing. You know what I mean? Like, we all thought when he went down, that was going to be it. You know what I mean? But, I mean, do you think – who were we just talking about? We were talking about Gabe. What's his last name? Caleb? No, Caleb.
Caleb Martin?
Yeah, Caleb Martin. Sorry. Do you think Caleb Martin still gets the minutes he gets when Tyler Hero comes back?
Ooh, that's gonna be tough. I mean,
that's what I mean. I mean,
you need to. He's the hot hand from last series. You need to give it to your player that you know that will provide you the most production during those minutes. And if it's Caleb Martin, it's Caleb Martin. If it's Hero, it's Hero. It all depends on the flow of the series, to be honest.
And I mean, I'm excited to see what Caleb Martin does this series, just because in Game 7 he took over, and that's really the only reason he has for a legitimate, like, why was I not the MVP of the Eastern Conference? Like, he really took over in Game 7, and I think that was a great spark. I want to see what he does in the finals. You know what I mean?
And now the more popular one. Why do we think Denver win the series? Doesn't matter how many games. What advantages does Denver have against the Heat in this finals matchup?
Nikola Jokic.
There you go. I'd say home field advantage for one thing. You know what I mean? I think that air difference it's going to be different. I mean, the Heat have played amazingly on the road this year. You know what I mean? But can they do it in Denver? You know what I mean? Nikola Jokic is definitely one of the things I would say, but I would also say I feel like this unit has been together a little bit longer than the Heat has. At least their core pieces. You know what I mean?
MPJ, Jamal Murray, and Jokic, yes.
Yes, that's what I'm
They got Aaron Gordon last year, I believe.
Yeah, last year. Yeah. Who, I mean, he's not like a core piece, but what I'm saying is, like, those three together, if they're playing really well, it's going to be hard to beat them.
For me, probably depth. I think, like John said, the core pieces, and then you have players behind those core pieces: Aaron Gordon, Bruce Brown, Jeff Green, Uncle Jeff Green. We did a draft of him last week. Christian Braun, one of the only rookie to be in to play meaningful minutes in the playoffs this year. So depth is going to be a very huge reason why, if the Denver Nuggets win, they just have a lot of it. Guard depth, forward depth. I think they play small ball whenever Jokic is out. So the best thing to match the Heat's physicality is a lot of depth, and I think the Nuggets have that over the Heat. So it's going to be a very interesting series.
Do you think we see a lot of small ball in this series, real quick? Because hear me out. Yeah. The Heat last series, when Bam got into trouble, they went small ball. You know what I mean? So, like, if Jokic and Bam both get in foul trouble, do we see some small ball in this series?
Yes, absolutely.
If those two, like, what I'm saying is, like, the Heat have centers on their roster that they just don't go to. You know what I mean? Do you think the Nuggets would do the same?
Yeah, they have Braun as a power forward, Jeff Green as a power forward.
Okay.
But I think they move Aaron Gordon to the center position.
Okay.
I guess. I don't know their backup center. The only one I know is DeAndre Jordan, and he's inactive every game, so it probably won't be him. But yeah, that could be a lot of small ball. Plus, I think the Heat are used to small ball with Bam Adebayo being a 6'9" center, and so there'll be a lot of it. So with that being said, we are recording the day of the finals. The finals start in like 2 hours for us. So whatever picks we have, this is before the game 1 of the NBA Finals. So who do we have winning and how many games, and who is MVP? Who would like to go first?
Oh.
I'm going to go first?
You go first, yeah.
Okay, bet. I'm going to say Nuggets in 6, and I'm going with the obvious. Nikola Jokic is your real MVP.
Thank God you said that. Congratulations to Jokic if that happens.
Because the one thing I wanted to see during this finals run, if the Denver Nuggets do win, Jokic grabs his finals MVP and then looks at the camera and said, this is an actual MVP trophy. Just be petty as hell to Joel Embiid because of the whole back and forth they had throughout the regular season. That's what I'm hoping for because Jokic is the jokester type of guy. But for me,
you think he'll throw that shade?
Absolutely, I hope so.
Really? Okay.
No, Jokic, he might do it online or in person. We'll see. But I just think the depth of this Nuggets team is too deep. Jokic has been playing out of his mind. They have 2 weeks rest. They have a lot of rust from their series and the Heat series, so a lot of rest. And I think that Bam's gonna have a really, really, really hard time guarding Jokic the series, and it's gonna be tough to see how Jimmy responds to it. I think it's gonna be a replay of the Lakers and Heat series. I think Jimmy Butler is gonna do everything, and the Heat's gonna tire out, and then that's where the Heat lose. So I'm gonna say Nuggets in 6. I will give Jimmy Butler enough respect to get at least 2 games. So
and Nuggets win in Miami to close it out. That's bold. Okay.
Yeah, so Nuggets in 6, and we'll go with Nikola Jokic as your MVP.
Okay, I like that.
Probably not the most popular, probably the most popular pick.
Do you want to go next?
Sure, I guess.
Okay. See what you got.
I got depending on how this Tyler Hero thing goes, I really actually have Nuggets in 7.
Okay, I like that better.
MVP, obviously, is going to be Jokic.
Okay,
but I would not be upset if Jamal Murray stole it.
Yeah,
that's a fact. He really could take over the series.
He needed that girl that gave him the bubble treatment to the finals. So
okay,
you know what I mean.
Oh, okay. All right, word. I'll go next. I'm rooting for the Miami Heat. I'm going Miami Heat in 6, hopefully. You know what I mean? I could see the Nuggets winning at home to win the series, and yes, Jokic would be probably MVP, but I'm gonna go Jimmy Butler or another star from Miami Heat. I'm going Miami Heat in 6, hopefully. You know what I mean? If they can move it to 7 and win in Denver, oh my God, that'd be where it's at. An 8 seed winning against one of the best teams that's at home, or at away. You know what I mean? That'd be crazy.
Right. Okay. Hey, there's our final picks. Hopefully, but you had Jimmy Butler MVP.
I did.
Finals
I have Jimmy Butler. I have Jimmy Butler Finals MVP. I think he wins it again.
Hey, those are our picks. The finals for us. I will record this in 2 hours. So, hey, let's hopefully we got a good competitive matchup. If we see a sweep, that's going to be tragic. But
what do you think takes game 1? You think Nuggets take game 1,
Nuggets,
like everybody says?
Yes.
I mean,
home court. Oof.
Plus Miami's tired.
It's also the fact that Miami just came off a 7, and the Nuggets have been resting for over a week.
No Tyler Hero as well for game 1.
Although I think one of the biggest things that I love in sports more than anything is when a team comes off a bye in football and then loses. You know what I mean? They weren't hungry enough. You didn't have that competitive edge against you. You know what I mean?
It can also be complacent.
So I mean, hopefully the Nuggets aren't complacent. I've been saying they've been complacent for years, and now they made the finals. So that probably won't happen. But I mean, I'd love to see the Heat win.
Hey, there's our picks. Let us know down below what you guys think. MVP and who wins and how many games. Let us know down below. So we have a couple games before we head out. We have a little Jaylen Brown activity since a lot of people are talking about Jaylen Brown in the news because of his 8 turnovers in Game 7, and he's up for Supermax. So us 3 are going to compare what teams should we have with what player is better than Jaylen Brown, what player isn't. So let me add this real quick. So we did it with Devin Booker a couple weeks ago. Now we're going to do it with Jaylen Brown. Give me Jaylen Brown or this player. So let's get started.
This is a tough game for me.
Yep. Jaylen Brown or Chris Middleton. And these are all the number 2s on a lot of different teams. So it's all number 2 options. Damn. Since he's the number 2 on Celtics. Who we got?
I guess I got to go Middleton just because he got the chip. He was the number 2 that delivered the chip with Giannis. So I'm going to go Middleton here. With experience, are we talking years to come? This is
as of right now. Who would you wrap on your team right now?
I mean, as of right now, this is probably the number 1 free agent, one of the number 1 free agents this year, right?
Is he free agent this year?
I think so. A lot of people have him going to different places other than Milwaukee.
It's possible because I think he's a target for the Mavs too. So I think he is a free agent. For me, I'm biased as hell, but I'm gonna go Jaylen Brown just because of Middleton's injury history.
Understandable.
He was injured a lot this year, and I think he's still trying to find his game after the injury.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go Jalen Brown slight edge. I could be biased. You can call me out on it, but
That's fine.
Jalen.
All right.
We got
So one, Chris Middleton's not a free agent. He has a player
Trade?
option, which he's
Oh, my
probably,
bad. That's a player option.
he's probably
Okay.
going to accept it because it's $40 million. But
Woo!
I'm taking Jalen Brown.
Okay.
Okay.
Would you want him in Dallas?
Who?
Middleton. Because he's been rumored to go there this offseason if he declines his player option.
If we're giving up Kyrie, yes.
Okay, gotcha.
Nice. Okay. Next one. James Harden.
Ooh.
These are the only pictures that Google Images allows on Google Slides. So sorry if they're blown up.
I'm gonna go last this time. So you start us off.
I'll take Jalen Brown.
Okay.
Let me go Jalen Brown as well.
I'm gonna go Jalen Brown now too.
Yeah, I like James Harden as a player. He's good at facilitating, but we saw in the series against the Celtics a lot of inconsistency. He can't give you 20 consistently, but he'll give you 40 and then 10 or 12 the next game. So I need to see more consistency from James Harden. Next one, Darius Garland. How do you feel about him?
I'm taking DG.
I'm gonna go Brown too.
I'm going to go Darius Garland because I think one of the biggest needs for the Celtics are the point guards. And if it means getting rid of Jalen Brown, I like Darius Garland's game as a point guard. So I'd go Darius Garland.
Really? Okay.
Yep.
I'm going to go Brown, but okay. I didn't think he did anything against the Knicks. Let's be honest. I'm just being
True.
honest.
He
disappeared. Like Jalen Brown disappeared, but Jalen Brown had 8 turnovers. That's how we know he was still there.
Right. That's true. Okay. Next one. Julius Randle.
Jalen Brown.
He's the number 2. All right, yeah.
He's the number
Jalen
2.
Brown. Oh, okay, whatever.
Jalen Brunson, yes.
First off, a lot of people said Brunson was his whatever, but yes, I get what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll go Brown.
Yeah. Well, like I said, while making this, it was only accepted certain images on Google Images, and this is one of the ones, apparently. So
And you couldn't get a Knicks jersey?
I couldn't.
Okay. Well,
I tried, trust me.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to go Jalen as well. Next one. Cam Johnson.
Jalen Brown.
Jalen Brown.
I'm going to go Jalen Brown as well. Next one up. DeJounte Murray.
Jalen Brown. Jalen Brown.
This one's closer than it appears.
Close, yeah.
I don't. He was a lot of hot air this year for me. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like he's a good basketball player. I'm not saying he's not. I'm just saying that like
his play didn't represent the trash talk you're saying in the summer.
Exactly. That's all I'm saying.
But we have to understand that DeJounte Murray is also a primary ball handler, and he's playing with Trae Young. That's why.
Yeah.
No, I get that. But I just think Jalen Brown, him in Boston, I get he disappears sometimes, but he works so well with that group. That's why it's just hard for me to. That's why
I'm reluctantly gonna take Jalen.
Yeah, Jalen, but slight edge. I think DeJounte Murray would fit nice in a role with the Celtics because hell, they're interested in him when he was up for trade offers in the Spurs. So he was like close to being a Celtic. So I can see why they're interested in him. He's a good ball handler. Okay, next one. Bam Adebayo.
Ooh,
I'm not answering this one.
it's hard because you're talking about
This
two different
is
positions.
just a terrible comparison.
It is a terrible comparison, but
Well, number 2 options.
Like,
there's not a lot of teams.
you wouldn't put Tyler Hero on this instead.
Phil did this to be petty. Let's be honest here.
How?
I'm gonna go Bam actually.
How? I was not being petty. I promise.
Because they play 2 completely different positions.
But he's the number 2 option.
No, Tyler Hero is the number 2. If we're talking about a guard,
No, we're talking in general. Like
We can't compare. You can't sit here and really say like even the Julius Randle one was kind of dumb because it's like
they play power forward versus shooting guard. It's completely different. But yeah, I hear what you're saying.
Oh,
I'm gonna go Bam here. I'm gonna go
I'm
Bam.
not answering this one.
It's not even close. If we're talking about really what we want, I'd go Bam, and it's not. I don't know. That's just Phil. Who you picking? You're picking Jalen Brown.
I'm gonna say Jalen side edge.
That's
I do like Bam's play style though.
If you had Bam in Boston, you'd be in the finals right now.
He's a big we need if he.
Yeah, he is the big.
More aggressive. Okay, next one.
Ooh.
Jamal Murray.
Jamal Murray.
Jamal Murray.
Yeah, Jamal Murray. Yeah, if Jamal Murray was in Boston, oof.
The only thing you would say would be injury history, but other than that, I mean,
yeah,
Only,
I
it's
take
only
him right
one
now.
injury. It's only one injury.
I
He's
know,
been
but
hooping
I
after
know.
his injury as well.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, next one. Jared Jackson Jr. Same argument for Bam, not comparable.
Not really,
No.
but I'll go Brown anyways.
I'm taking JJJ if I gotta pick one. But
They're really not comparable.
We do need a big man, and JJJ's still young. I'd probably take JJJ.
I have a question because you keep
Oh.
referring back to the Celtics. Is this who would you rather
Are we
have on the Celtics?
on the Celtics?
Who do you have as a player? Yeah.
But you keep referring back to the Celtics, so I'm just like, are we putting them on the Celtics as a better fit than Jaylen Brown?
Like they could be
or
on anybody's team.
Are we just
you know
saying
what I mean?
who would we take?
Oh, I'm saying for both personally, but who would you rather have? I'm saying like for both. They're both my
Man,
answers
it's
for who would you rather
confusing,
take
but I hear
in
you.
Celtics.
It's a little confusing, but
Sabonis.
Sabonis.
Jaylen Brown. Sorry,
I'm taking Sabonis.
that's fine.
Okay, Devin Booker.
Book, I guess.
Yeah, this is one of the
This
very
is not
bad
even a
group
fucking
images.
question, bro. Book is the
Yeah,
number
Book
one.
is the number
shooting guard
one
in the
shooting
league,
guard
bro.
in the league. Yeah, I hear you. Jaylen Brown would like to be Booker, but I think it needs a couple more years.
Jaylen Brown is like third now.
Probably.
Yeah, there's apparently a lot of debates on Twitter.
Who would you put above him other than Booker?
To be honest, D. Mitch.
Okay, understandable. I hear that. I hear that.
Let's see, next one.
Paul George.
Paul George.
Yeah, Paul George with 3-D.
I think we're getting into the point where everybody else in the video is probably just going to be way better.
Probably, we'll see. I've got the last two. Cat as a number 2.
Brown.
It's not comparable. Stupid
Brown.
stuff, but I'll take Cat.
I'll take Brown.
And then the last one, Brandon Ingram.
I'm taking BI.
I'll take BI, but if you were to say Zion, I would.
Well,
take
Zion's number
Brown.
1. So
I know.
yeah.
I don't. Is he a number 1? His ass don't play.
Not wrong there.
I mean, I don't mean to come for him, but like, I'm taking Jaylen Brown over. If you're saying he's the number 1, that's crazy. I'm sorry. I mean, I know he is technically theirs, but I mean,
He get paid the most out of that team.
he ain't do nothing on that team. I'll tell you that. CJ McCollum ahead of him in my eyes. I know that's
Oh,
horrible to say, but
I'll take BI too. Okay. Hey, a lot of them were pretty easy, but some of them were toss-ups. So, hey, that's the Give Me Jaylen Brown edition. And let us know how you feel about our picks down below. And the next one we have for the games, the teammates of Jimmy Butler draft, because we have a very, very special game coming up last. So we're going to do this one right here. Who would you guys like the order to be?
give me a second.
Let's go Phil John me. Last time I remember, John had the first pick, and then we reversed the order, and I had the first pick. So.
Sure. That works. Anything works. I'm done.
Okay. For me, first pick of the Jimmy Butler draft, give me Dwayne Wade.
That's a good one.
All time?
Yep.
Yeah, we're doing all times.
All right, my first pick, give me...
Wait, I'm going last.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. This
Oh,
is
yeah,
Snake
you, John.
draft, right?
We could do Snake. Okay.
All right, cool.
So Phil, John, Elijah. So
Okay.
John, you're next.
Okay, fine. You want D Wade? That's a really good one.
Yep.
There are a couple other really good ones. He did not play with LeBron. That's so unfortunate. This is our first one where I don't have to make that mistake yet. All right. I just feel bad. It's trash. You know what I mean? Do you guys believe Richard Hamilton was good? Richard Hamilton?
I don't think you should pick him now.
I mean, you don't think he was a really good shooting guard?
Yeah, but
Or all time?
your first pick overall would be crazy.
I know that would be kind of crazy. Bulls. I'll go Embiid.
Okay, Elijah, you got back to back.
Give me D Rose.
Damn, good pick.
Give me.
Did he play with D Rose?
Yep, Chicago.
He did. And Timberwolves, actually.
Okay, give me Cat.
All right. Nice cat pick. All right. He's not good enough for me to say. I just say. This is hard. The cat was a really good pick. I need a point guard. Give me Rondo.
Ooh, good pick.
Thank you.
Okay, you can give me Bam Adebayo and Jamal Crawford.
Nice.
Back to you, John.
I'm gonna go.
So
I got point guard, center. All right, so I need a power forward or a center type power forward, right? Damn, I hate being in the middle. Give me Kevin Love.
Ooh, okay, good pick.
Thank you.
Okay, Elijah, back to back.
I just need a shooting guard, not small forward.
Give me a sec. Sorry.
You're good. Don't worry.
Move the mic away from your mouth a little bit, bro.
Better.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's the mic that's doing that.
Sorry.
Okay, give me Pau Gasol.
Damn.
Pau Gasol is a nice pick.
Yeah. Give me Pau and give me. Sorry, let me look at this team right here. Fuck it. Y'all might hate me for this pick, but give me Tobias Harris.
Yeah, I hate that pick. I'm sorry.
It could work.
I'm so sorry. I don't mean to be like that, but that.
I mean, I kind of need defense at my 3.
You do, and you need a power forward.
So it's.
I have
John.
Cat at my power forward, and I have
you
Pau
do?
Gasol. Yeah, Cat and Pau Gasol at my Twin Towers.
Oh wow! And then you're gonna go Tobias Harris in the small forward position. Okay.
Not bad.
Keep the floor space for D Rose.
I guess.
John, you were up.
I think this player is super underrated, and maybe I'm gonna get canceled for this, but I'm gonna go JJ Redick at my shooting guard.
That's not bad.
I think if you put him in
And
today's
you hate
NBA,
me you hate me for picking Tobias Harris.
I know, but hear me out. Hear me out on this. I
Okay.
think Doc was a horrible coach. I think Dan Toney was a horrible coach. I think Tobias Harris is. Can you what did he do in college?
All right, bro.
I'm
You
just
got
saying,
it.
what did he do?
But we're talking about NBA. We're not talking about college careers.
Okay, but what I'm saying is, like, if you can become the all-time leading scorer at Duke, right, you should be able to come into the NBA and have a better career than he had. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, he did it. JJ Redick.
Well, I mean, 15 years as a white
All
guy.
you have to do to be the leading scorer at Duke is stay there all 4 fucking years.
That's true.
No, this was before the one and done thing happened or whatever. Like, yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess. I mean, you're saying Jason Tatum or other people, yeah, probably could have, but I mean, they didn't. That's the thing.
Yeah, because they didn't want to stay
They
4 years.
stayed all 4 years.
But there are other players that have, like Shane Battier was there, like other players were there. You know what I mean?
Bro, come on.
I'm just saying they were.
You did not just compare Shane Battier to Tobias Harris.
No, I didn't. I compared Shane Battier to JJ Redick because they both were there for 4 years. Or no, not Tobias Harris. JJ Redick. Yeah, JJ Redick to Shane Battier to
That is
Duke.
not a
That
comparison.
okay? Well, he didn't put up the numbers he should have. That's all I'm saying.
Fair enough. For me, my last 2 picks, I'm gonna go Iguodala as my 3. Power forward. You know what? Fuck it. Let me get Ben Simmons as my 4.
Good for you.
So starting 5 would be Rose, Wade, Iguodala, Simmons, and who's my center? I think it was Bam. So okay. So John, last pick.
I'm gonna go Victor Oladipo, small forward.
Not bad. Okay, Elijah, last pick.
I'm mad you took Iggy because I forgot he played with Iggy. So if you didn't take him, I was gonna snag him with my last pick.
Let's say Deion Waiters is available.
Don't rattle names to me, please.
I can ask you a question real quick. Do you think
you took Avery Bradley too, didn't you?
No, he didn't. So that's all
All
you.
right, Avery Bradley's mine.
Okay.
So
Do you
D Rose, Avery Bradley, Tobias Harris, Pau Gasol, and Cat.
What's your 5 before you, John?
I had Rondo, JJ Redick, Victor
Oladipo.
Oladipo. Victor Oladipo gonna have a better career once he leaves Miami. I was gonna ask you.
What do you mean with injuries?
What has he done that he's having a solid career? He just keeps getting hurt.
He does.
What does Miami have to do with that?
I just think there's too much depth in Miami, and he can't. You know what I mean? I think once
he was solidly in this rotation before he tore his ACL.
I get that. I think what I'm saying is do you think Miami resigns him?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Do you think they keep him through whatever? Yeah.
They have to give him a chance.
Yeah, I think they will give him a chance.
You can't sit here and say once he leaves Miami, he'll have a better career. This nigga,
I just don't know. I just didn't know if Miami was going to resign him. Don't be mad at me.
Anybody's going to jump at the chance to sign a healthy Oladipo.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I mean,
he cemented himself when he was with the Magic, and then he went to OKC with Russ as the number 2 and was dogging.
Yeah.
He's had an amazing.
Thank you. Validate my pick. That's right. Validate my pick. We doing all time teams.
I'm not trying to validate your pick. I'm literally your pick is valid.
Okay,
your pick is valid.
I thought it wasn't. I thought it was.
Nobody's been hating on your pick. The worst pick of the draft apparently is Tobias Harris.
No, I don't think it's the worst
pick. You're sitting here. You just said
I don't think it's worse.
Oladipo would have a better career if he left Miami. That is not fucking true.
Maybe
you have a better career if he stayed healthy.
Okay, well that's a valid point as well.
Right. So who's your last two, John? Who's your power center?
I had Embiid and who else did I have? What did I have at power forward? He was like my second or third pick.
Kevin Love.
Yeah, Kevin Love. I had Kevin Love. There you go.
Who was your team, Phil?
The rebound machine.
Derrick Rose, Wade, Iggy.
I had Derrick Rose for sure.
He definitely had Derrick Rose.
I did.
Derrick Rose was my first pick.
Yeah, it was his first.
Oh no, sorry, no. It was Jamal Crawford. Sorry, it was Jamal.
Yeah, at the point.
Jamal. Oh, I feel like Wade and Jamal can intertwine. Wade was a point guard when he got drafted, so we could switch that. We could do a combo guard system.
Thank you.
Yeah, so Jamal, Wade, Iggy, Simmons, and then Adebayo. Okay.
I think the worst pick
of the team one more time, John.
It was Rondo, JJ, Victor Oladipo, Kevin Love, and Embiid.
Who's your third? Who's your three?
Victor Oladipo. In reality, I was gonna ask, do you think Tyler Hero or Victor Oladipo should have been picked?
Right.
Oh, I'm surprised Tyler Hero didn't get picked. Wow.
Well, I'm just saying he didn't. That's what I mean. That's why I think when I was looking at it, I was just
John, who's your 4 and 5?
Embiid and who? Embiid and Kevin Love.
Who?
Kevin Love.
Okay. So we're at the last activity of the day. We've been delaying this a little bit, but two Jets fans here. We gotta see who knows the Jets roster better between John and Elijah. So we will. Here are the rules: 5 strikes and you're out. You're allowed to pass if you don't want to get a strike, and there's 15
How many
seconds
passes do we get?
Player. Just an infinite amount of passes. Because either way, if you pass, you're giving a point to person. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, infinite amount of passes. If you 5 strikes, you're out, and 15 seconds to get a pick. So the game stops when you decide mutually to give up, or when you both have 5 strikes.
Okay.
So
sounds good.
I have the roster pulled up on my phone, and who would like to start?
I'll go first.
You go first.
Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, you went that way. Okay, I like it.
Is Aaron Rodgers on the board? Let's see. No,
obviously, I'm going to go with the known name.
Okay, I was debating as a Jets fan. I was like, I wonder who he's going to go with, Aaron or my pick, Sauce Gardner.
There's Aaron Rodgers right there. Sauce Gardner. Let me check.
Is he on?
He is right there. Yep. I just gotta make sure where I put him on the thing.
I'm joking. Sorry.
Okay, hold on. Where was he? 1, 2. A third one off. 1, 2, 3.
I like that though. I like that Aaron Rodgers pick.
Oh, whoops. That's not it.
That's okay. I'll take Michael Carter because I was going to say that one.
Which one?
Okay.
Michael Carter, the running back.
Okay, got you.
So there's one.
Oh wait, that's the DB.
That's the second. That's Michael Carter the second.
Well, Johnny might as well say the running back.
I'll take Michael Carter the first. Then,
3 points. 3
whatever.
points. 3 points.
3 points.
Okay. Yep. Okay.
Take
So
Michael
Michael Carter running back. Let's see. There it is, right there. He should be 1, 2, 4.
He's fourth on your depth
4.
chart?
Well, I didn't write it in order exactly.
Okay.
All right, my next
Sorry.
one will be. Give me Brees Hall.
There we go.
Brees Hall, what a great one.
Since you're in running backs already.
Let's go Travis Dye
Oh, damn.
if we're doing running backs.
I'm gonna go. Oh, he's not on the roster no more. Let me not say that. Let me go Garrett Wilson. Fuck it.
Garrett Wilson was a great one.
Garrett Wilson.
I almost said James Robinson.
Oh,
He's a Patriot now.
yeah. He did that
Garrett
reverse
Wilson.
Curtis Martin. I'm going to go Zach Wilson. Why not? Keep the Wilsons together.
Okay, he should be.
Stop.
right
He's not
here.
your first pick. Oh,
Well, I wrote him in randomly, so I didn't
okay.
put him exactly.
But that means he's on your
Yeah.
mind.
I'm pretty sure this guy's still
Mel
on the roster.
Hunter. I'm dead.
I'm pretty sure this guy's still on the roster. Give me Joe Flacco since you're in quarterbacks already. You know, trying to make it easy for Phil.
That's the first X. Joe Flacco's not on the roster.
Nah, he was replaced with Tim Boyle.
Yeah. Joe Flacco's not on the roster.
Although I think they bring him back this year sometime with the new rule. Did you hear about the new rule?
The Jets have 4 QBs, but Joe Flacco's not one of them.
Yeah.
All right, John just said a name.
Tim Boyle.
Okay. He should be right there. Okay, what's the score? I think John's up by 1, I believe.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Let's go back to wide receivers. I'll just take Randall Cobb.
Oh, that was a great one.
Okay.
I'm going to match him. I'm going to go Denzel Mims.
Wait, hold on.
Okay, sorry.
So Denzel Mims is 4th, I believe. Yep, we do not have the state-of-the-art tech to help remove names, but we did the old-fashioned way. And then Randall Cobb, right?
Yep.
He should be at 12.
Since you took Mims, I will take Alan Lazard.
Ooh, nice. I like the Alan Lazard pick.
Oh, that's not it. Let's see. What else Mims then?
You think he's going to be the number one wide receiver this year?
Oh, he's right above him. Shit.
Who do you think is going to be the Jets' number one wide receiver this year?
Garrett Wilson.
Oh,
There it is.
okay.
And then you said Lazard?
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hopefully this is the right one. Yep. Okay.
John,
John,
what did you say?
I didn't say one yet. I was waiting. I'm gonna go Corey Davis. I think if he doesn't get bogged down with injuries like Victor Oladipo, he's gonna be like Victor Oladipo and be a great spark to this offense.
Yeah, I don't.
That is a correct pick.
Thank you.
I will take McCall Hardman.
Ooh,
See,
McCall Hardman
where's
is a great
McCall?
pick.
McCall is right under Lazard. Ooh, so far, neck and neck. John up by 1. Elijah has 1 strike.
Let me go Tyler Conklin, if that's how you say his last name.
That is correct. Right
Okay.
next to Nicole.
It's a dude from Minnesota. I like him. Although he needs to not fumble.
This is how much
Please.
studying I did after Sunday. I didn't look at the roster at all.
I'm sorry.
I'm hoping this guy's here. Give me CJ Uzomah.
Ooh,
CJ
he
Uzomah
is.
on the
I like
roster.
it. He's going to get a lot more passes this year. I'm
See.
really thinking.
He should be this one right here. If he wants to pull up. There it is. Yep, Uzama. John, you're up.
I'm going to go with the guy who needs to earn his job, left tackle, Mekhi Becton.
All right. Okay.
He is
Well,
there.
that's what Robert Saleh said. That's what words from Robert Saleh's mouth. He said, "Go earn it." I said, "What?" I think if he stays healthy, I think that's his, no doubt.
There you go, Mekhi Becton.
But he got challenged by Robert Saleh lately in the media, which is wild.
Okay, Elijah, you move.
What's his nigga name? Fucking Vera Tucker. Elijah Vera Tucker.
Elijah Vera Tucker. Yep.
Okay, where is he at? He should be in the same area. Let me make sure. Hold on. He is. There he is. Okay. Make sure. Boop, boop. He should be OL. Oh, guards. Never mind. He should be right over.
That's weird how you did that.
Yeah. There he is. John.
I'm gonna go Joe Tipman. Is that how you say his last name? He's the center from Wisconsin, I believe.
I don't think he's on the roster.
He was drafted this year.
Did they sign him?
Yep.
Let me check the rosters to be safe because I only have one center under the Jets roster right now.
Would that be Connor McGovern?
But you just said your name. You can't just.
I know. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. He's the guy I think is going to get benched. I said it here first.
Oh, we can't say it during the game, John.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Let's see. Tittman. Well, he's not on my roster.
That's crazy.
I don't care. Give him the point.
Okay, no. Give me an X. Where are you getting your details from, though? Just.com?
NewYorkJets.com, yes.
Interesting.
Okay. Yep. I don't think I see him.
You can count it as an X.
Okay.
But I will. But the other rookie, I'm going to count as a dub, regardless if you have him or not, because he's hilarious.
Okay, I'm taking Connor McGovern.
Cool. This guy you're gonna have to pick because there's no way we ain't taking. Wait, can I go next, or you want me to wait until he stops?
Hold on. You should be good.
Okay. I'm gonna go. Will McDonald had a farm. EIEIO, my guy.
Hey.
He's a first round pick, so we counting him. Tell you that.
What position does he play?
He is a
Linebacker.
He's a linebacker technically, but he's gonna play on the edge.
Let's see. Hold on. I don't think he's on here. What the hell?
Bro, you gotta update your thing then, or you gotta look for a more recent thing because he's definitely on the team.
I did it last week. That's crazy.
Okay, my guy. I don't know.
Hold on, check. Yeah, he's not on the NewYorkJets.com roster for some reason.
Yo, bro, come on. Just give him that point. What the fuck?
That was first round pick. So that's the only reason I'm, you know what I mean?
Okay, I'm looking at it, but yeah.
I don't care if he's on the on the website or not, but like the draft picks.
I get that. Yeah,
I appreciate that. I'm sorry.
I'll give him that.
I shouldn't go draft picks, but I just love him so much.
Gotcha. We'll give him that.
I really hope Will McDonald makes an impact this year. I really love you, Will.
So give me Ashton Davis.
Ooh.
First name that came to my head just now.
I definitely remember that name as well. Yep, he's on there. Safety, correct?
Better be on there.
Yep, I remember writing that name down. 1, 2, 3.
I'm sitting here trying to remember our second, like our who's our other QB? What the fuck? I mean, our other corner. Can't remember.
There he is, Ashton Davis. Right now. John, you're up.
Jordan Whitehead.
See what position?
Safety, I believe. He could be a corner.
Yep, he is there.
Okay. We signed him last year. He did really, really well.
I don't know why this name came to my head, but please don't tell me I'm wrong. Greg Van Rooten or something like that. I forgot his name.
He might be there. He definitely might be there. I know who you're talking about too. What does he play? Plays.
Should be a guard.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Let's see. Guard. I don't think so. I only have one. I only have Elijah Tucker and one other one. I do not believe he's on the roster.
What?
That could be a pick, though. That could be a draft pick.
He's not on the roster.
You only have two guards?
According to the website, yes.
Okay, well.
But Van Ruten's not on the roster anymore.
I don't believe so, according to what I saw.
Check all O-linemen then, because...
Check ESPN, too.
Let's see.
Because ESPN holds rosters as well, of active rosters.
Carter.
They're annoying as hell, but at least.
What was the last name?
Van Ruten? I think.
What's the first name? Greg?
I think.
Greg Van Ruten. He sounds very fucking familiar.
Search him up on Google.
Yeah, just search him up on Google. He's on the team. He's on the team, yeah.
Oh, he plays for the Las Vegas Raiders.
What?
Okay. I'll take the X. Whatever.
Okay, John, you're up.
I don't remember that signing or him leaving. All right.
I don't remember that either. I'm gonna go Bryce Huff. He's a D end. I don't know if y'all remember him.
Should be on here. Hold on. Let's see. DL. There he is. They had him at DL for some reason.
Really?
Yep. Hey, your Jets website.
No, he's a lineman. He's a D lineman. I said DN. My bad.
Let me get the fuck? Marcus May?
No. Pick another one. Pick another one before you say that. Pick another one.
No, that's too late. I said
Okay. Now you could do another one.
Oh, John, give me the pass. You got it.
You get the pass on that.
Marcus May is not on the roster.
He left, but it's all right. He left on bad terms, so technically doesn't count.
Hey,
Whatever, man. I don't care. I'm sitting here trying to remember the most prominent names. I don't know, like,
dude, I messed you up last week because I should have been ready and I wasn't. So I'm my 100% bad.
Look at this team.
I really did. I'm sorry.
So I think Elijah's at 3 strikes. John, you're at one, I believe, 1 or 2.
Okay, I'm gonna go John Franklin Myers.
Yep, DL.
I fully could have took that fucking name.
Sorry, he's one of my favorite linemen because his name's Sean. No,
And Meyer.
And Meyer, yeah, and he also plays like a fucking beast. Like,
John Franklin Meyer. DL.
I feel like I'm about to get another X right here. CJ Mosley.
No, that's perfect. That's
linebacker.
Center of our defense. I'm gonna go with his buddy who we just re-signed.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Who
One,
you should go with
two,
his brother
three,
right after this, you know
five.
what I'm saying?
Damn, we helping out the team now.
Bro.
Oh, whoops, that's not it. Oh, there's a free name right there. If you see it fast enough.
I didn't see it.
Whoa. Tragic.
I'm not even looking.
Where is he? CJ? Oh, he's right above it. Damn. Oh, what the hell? Where is he? Oh, first of all, that is the right answer. Oh, okay. That's why. CJ, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He should be right here then. If not, this was made terribly by me. Nope, yeah, that's right. Made terribly by me. You say another name. CJ Mosley's up there. Question is, where is he?
We're gonna count that as a win though,
Nope.
because CJ Mosley is 100% on that roster.
Oh yeah, he is on the roster.
He's our starting middle linebacker.
Just stop uncovering random names.
Yeah, stop recovering our names.
Because you'll we know he's there.
We count you as a dub though.
Yeah,
Count as a dub.
we'll count it.
You keeping score on the side?
I believe John's up by 2. We'll say that.
Okay.
Got 1 or
You should
2.
be up 2. I have 3 strikes.
Okay, my go ahead.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna go Quincy Williams. He's a linebacker.
Yep.
One of my favorite linebackers with his hustle. Although he do be targeted sometimes. I love him, but gotta calm that down. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you know what? Hold on. 1, 2, 3. There he is. I'm an idiot.
And if it's not him,
It is. All right.
I got the trick now. I know. I'd see if it's right or wrong. We good.
All right. Give me I don't know his first name, but Streveler, whatever that nigga's name is.
Oh yeah, the one we talked about pre-show.
Yeah.
Gotcha. That is
Number
correct.
15, the other Tim Tebow. That's what I like to call him.
I just can't take another X here, so I gotta go with the known niggas, you know?
Got to.
I'm gonna take one of those guys off the board, Quentin Williams.
Well, that's an easy pick.
Sorry.
Okay, he should be. There he is. Quentin Williams.
Let's go with family here. Give me Malik Hall.
Let's see.
Nice.
Gotcha.
Nice.
Should be. See. Boom, boom. Malik Hall should be right here. Okay.
We're gonna go with Will Parks. Just safety.
Will Parks is correct.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Let's stay with family. Give me Bryce Hall.
That. Ooh. Good one.
Okay.
Cousin.
Okay, next one.
Let's go with the leg. Greg Zerline.
Very good pick.
I forgot we picked him up, didn't we?
Yeah, last year. Yeah.
Yep. He is
What
there.
a godsend. You know what I mean? An up and coming team picks a legit center. I'm so proud of the Jets. Finally.
There he is. Greg the Legatron.
Who's our punter?
We don't even get up in that web. There's a whole thing around.
Would you guys like a hint?
Morstead.
Oh, there it is.
Didn't we have him and then we
We just
lost him
signed
and then
him.
we got him
We
back?
just signed him.
Yeah. But we had him and then we cut him and then we signed him back for like
Thomas Morstead, the punter.
weird things. Trying to think.
I'll say a lot of names have been said so far.
A lot of names have been said so far.
Now we're gonna get to the nitty gritty. We're getting to the deep ones. Well, there's some players left. We'll see. Some well-known ones.
There are some well-known ones left. Trying to think who. Oh, okay. DJ Reed.
Let's see position.
Corner. I think he was the second corner that Elijah was thinking about before.
Yep, there it is.
Yep, that's exactly what I was
He
thinking.
played really well last year. Sauce Gardner was talking a lot of smack for him. That he doesn't get enough attention, and honestly, he doesn't. So
DJ Reed.
We have another tight end on the roster I'm trying to think of.
Oh, you know this guy. You know him.
You have 7.
How do we have 7 tight ends and we have no
According to my sheet.
some bull? But all right.
We have 7.
I know one of them. You gonna pick the guy from Long Island?
Would you pick?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna pick that guy. My bad.
Give me this is
I
awkward
forgot.
as fuck.
I was about to say, there's 2 running backs left. There's a lot of wide receivers left. You guys have 5 tight ends left. 4 tackles. The quarterbacks are all gone. Oh, they have 1 line snapper as well.
Long snapper, yeah.
Long
And 1
snapper.
fullback.
Long snapper. You think I'm gonna know a long snapper?
Hey, who knows? Bonus points if whoever gets the long snapper.
Oh, I know the long snapper.
Oh, of course, John does.
Sorry.
Go ahead, go get those points, bro.
Oh, so
Okay.
pass. Okay, pass.
Okay, so we in the club.
Yep. John, if you get it wrong, -5. No.
What?
Nothing. Go ahead.
Oh, we starting off -5 because I'm in the club. We in the club. We walking around. I'm bumping into my boy Thomas Hennessy.
Damn. I didn't think you'd know that. Well,
That's how I know that because I was in the
That
club.
is
with
correct.
Hennessy. That's right.
his name is Hennessy. I just didn't want to put the,
I love that his last name's Hennessy. I cannot get over that. I kind of want a jersey.
Okay.
Get the-
Elijah, back to you.
What running backs do we have already? Let me see.
Let's see. Right over here. You're missing 2. You have 5 total on my depth chart.
What's the dude name? Donovan Knight?
Yep, Zonovan Knight. Yep, that's it.
Zonovan Knight, my fault.
That counts.
Okay,
That counts
we'll
because
count
his nickname is Bo. So technically,
I don't think it was Bam.
Oh, it is Bam. It's
Okay.
Bam. My bad.
John, you were on the board.
All right.
There's 1 running back left. I don't think you
One
guys
running back left.
get it, but that'd be wild if you did.
I don't think I can pronounce his name.
I'll
I
accept
know
the first name as well.
I know where he went to school, but I'm not gonna say his name. Let's go.
Hopefully for wide receivers, you don't say DeAndre Hopkins because
Yo, we about to bring him in.
we're not.
Okay, well, how about a guy we did bring in from Green Bay, Malik Taylor? Is that his name?
Wide receiver, correct?
Yes.
He is on the roster. Yes,
I think he's gonna get cut, but I'm excited to see what he does.
Malik
Come
Taylor.
preseason. Yeah,
Elijah, back to you.
he's one of the guys from Green Bay we brought in.
One of the 5 or 6.
Hey man, we do what our Hall of Fame cornerback would like. All right, if he would like that, we will do that.
Gotcha. Elijah, what you got?
Hold on, let me go full screen again. Trying to uncover one of these texts, those hidden messages.
Oh,
You guys ever been to Fuddruckers?
no.
It's a beautiful place.
Yeah, your ADHD is insane, bro.
Sorry, it's not really ADHD. It's not ADHD. I just thought
Insane,
I
bro.
thought you'd get the nickname.
Hold on 1 second, fellas.
Oh, I see what John's trying to get. I got you, John.
Thank you.
Yeah, he's trying to give you a hint.
But I don't know if he knows that guy.
I'm looking at it right now. I know exactly what you're talking about.
My fault.
Let's see.
Damn, bro.
It's all good. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
There you go.
Wait, scroll down. Let me see.
For which one?
I'm trying to see the DN.
Oh, you got it. You got it. You talking about the guy we drafted last year?
No.
Oh, sorry.
Somebody we just picked up.
Oh, got you. Sorry, my bad.
Shaq Lawson.
No, he was there last year, but yeah.
Oh, he was there?
Yeah, he got injured the year before. That's why you don't remember. But yeah, Shaq Lawson. And he
we
took
got-
less money.
We got him from Buffalo, I think, right?
I think it was the Bengals a couple years ago, 2 years ago. But yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
If we're going DNs, I'm gonna go Jermaine Johnson.
Oh, Shaq Lawson is not on the Jets.
No, Carl Lawson is on the Jets though. He is.
Oh,
Though.
he
He
said
said.
Shaq.
Oh, I thought he said Carl. No.
No, he said
Listen,
Shaq.
you know what? Fuck it. I'm wrong.
Yeah, that's 4.
Fuck.
Well, John, if you want to say it,
I'm
you said
gonna go-
Shaq. Yeah.
That's some bull.
Shaq Lawson is on the Bills.
I'll
He was
take
the
the
guy
L.
from the
I'll take the
Bills.
L.
My bad.
I'll
I'm
take the
sorry
L.
about that.
I'll take the L. It's
He
all right.
was from the
Yeah.
Bills. No, but you know what you're talking about. He was on the Bills and then he was on the Jets. He was a D tackle, right?
Yeah,
I
D
fuck-
lineman.
I fucked
So
that
do
up.
you want to say Carl Lawson?
No, I'm gonna say Jeremy Ruckert.
There we go. Okay, that's the one. John. That's why he said Fuddruckers.
Yeah, because his dad's from Long Island. He grew up a Jets fan, and he cried on the draft. He's from Ohio State. What a solid dude that dude is.
Okay,
All right. So give me Carl Lawson.
there you go.
I mean, I think that counts.
Shaq and Carl, two different things.
Because no, but like Carl, he's thinking Carl Lawson because
Listen,
Carl
we're not
Lawson
defending it. It is what it is. I
No,
messed
I'm
up.
defending.
It's
It.
a L.
I'm defending. It. Hear me out. Can I defend him real quick?
No, it's over already.
Oh,
Next
Carl
week.
Lawson took less money though. That's why you know.
Hey, who you got, John?
Jermaine Johnson
See what position? DN, right?
plays the end. He's the one who hunts down Josh Allen. That's what he was legitimately drafted for.
Jermaine Johnson.
I feel like this guy's not on the roster anymore. So, I mean, if I say it, I'm done, right?
Yep.
Damn.
I mean, I can't really think of another name. So,
You can pass if you want.
bro, either way, I'm just gonna keep passing.
Oh, okay. My bad. Sorry.
So, I'm wrong. It is what it is.
Okay.
Tremaine Edwards.
Let's see. Tremaine Edwards.
What does he play?
I'll tell you right now. I'll look it up myself.
Yeah, I don't see him. Let's see.
He's in
He was-
Buffalo.
He was on the Jets at one point.
Oh, Tremaine Edmonds. That's what you meant.
Yeah,
Oh well, he's a Steeler now, I believe.
it is
Oh.
what it is.
John, would you like to close the game, or would you like to keep going?
I can close the game with Lincoln Tomlinson.
Lincoln,
He's a Lincoln Tomlinson. My bad. He's a guard. I love that guy because he gets in some fights. Love that.
Lincoln Tomlinson. Where's OL? Wait, where? He's not OL.
He's from San Francisco. Am I right? We got him
Yeah,
last year?
he's a guard. There we go.
Guard. Yeah.
He was one of the 2 guards you guys have.
Yeah.
Okay, so John, we'll close it right here.
Yeah. We'll close it on that. It was
Okay,
a great
so-
game though. That was a great matchup.
It's terrible.
Let me.
What do you mean terrible? You named some people. I was just like, we have that guy on the team still.
Hold on. Let me reset everything. So here are some other names that was not said. Israel. I can't say that last name.
That's what it is. Abenka or whatever. Yeah, he's from Pitt.
Yep.
I can't wait to see his game.
Dwayne Brown with that name. Billy Turner. See other notable names. Nick Bodden, the only fullback left.
Oh, Bodden. Yeah, I forgot about him. Hopefully he doesn't get cut.
And the rest of the
It's pretty good defense though.
rest of these guys. Hold on. Let me unclear this. I could just name them. Let's see. Other ones that were not named: Will Parks, Chuck Clark.
Wait, I named Will Parks.
No. Al Woods. And okay, everything else is right there. Reset. Here's the other names that were not said.
Cool.
Okay, let me go back to the stop sharing screen. Okay.
Justin Harvey, I forgot about him. Brandon Eccles.
I couldn't believe I missed that.
Solomon Thomas. Oh my God, yeah, that dude does so much for charity. It's insane. Solomon, if you ever see this, I really appreciate what you do for the community, and honestly, I really wish you won that community service trophy at the end of the year. What is it called? It's called you know what it is? It's on like they announced it during the Super Bowl. What's that called?
Man of the Year?
Yeah, it's the Tillman Award. Yeah, Man of the Year. Pat
Nice.
Tillman Award.
Oh. Hey, that's the end of the show. I mean, hopefully we get to do more games like that. At the roster recall, we test the knowledge of rosters based on whatever league we play in. How do you guys feel about that game? Rough? It was good.
It was a little rough.
It was rough because I mean, I'm not gonna make excuses. Nah, it was just rough for me.
I mean, bro, I was naming people that wasn't even on the roster too. So, like, I mean, I hear you. Like, I'm a little upset Will McDonald ain't signed yet. I thought he did sign.
I'm surprised he wasn't on the Jets roster. Maybe because ESPN and the Jets roster got official different rosters, but
it's probably because he didn't like officially sign. You know how like rookies sign? Like
they're 10 years or something like that. Like, right?
It didn't come true. Yeah, I mean, I thought he did, but I guess he didn't.
Okay. Hey, maybe next time Elijah can put a roster with the Knicks roster, NBA roster between me and John. That would be very interesting to see who can name more Knicks players. Okay.
Yeah, probably you.
Imagine. So Jericho Sims, etc., etc. But hey, this has been another episode of the Ball Central podcast. Our first week with the new stream layout. Let me know what you guys think about it down below. Last words before I head up.
I'll go first. Next week, I think we're doing the podcast early because the next weekend is our Cavs reunion. I'm really excited to our Cavs reunion. I got a lot of editing to do this weekend, so next weekend will be fun. But I'm excited, and I can't wait to see everybody. And I mean, another great podcast, boys. Let's keep it up. That's what I gotta say. Last words.
Elijah, what you got? Gotcha. For me, hey, nice to have these guys around. A lot more things coming up for Ball Central. Our numbers have been rising lately. As it goes up from here, I'm excited to see what else we do in the future. And for example, the season between end of NBA and beginning of NFL is always rough, especially with sports. It's only been baseball, so we're gonna try to mix things up on the podcast. So stay tuned for that season. I'm excited to see what we think of during that time period. So with that being said, this has been another episode of the Baller Central podcast. Hopefully this thing would work, and we will see you next time. Hit the music. Hopefully it works. We're having technical difficulties at this moment. It'll hit. Wait for it. I don't give a damn if this outro goes out forever. We will hit the music eventually. I don't want to wait outside. No, hoop do you ride? So someone got to freestyle something. There we go.
And now he tells us that maybe in 40 years, if you're good,
Q after what up?
we may let you become president. What is dangerous here
I know what's
is the
going
turning
on, man.
away from.
The biggest.
Turning away from.
In the morning if you need it, I'ma get it guaranteed. Guarantee that I'ma see it in the morning if you need it, I'ma get it guaranteed, yeah. We've been out here 3 days like Chris Paul. Wash the money off like I'm dishing the ball. If I eat, then we all eat. Order 2-piece or get 2-piece. Shorty named Ashley. Maybe it was Cassidy, I don't know. Couldn't let her walk right past me. Looking from the back, but she still